Ecclesiastes 3:1-10 is one of the most well-known passages from the Bible. It speaks to the idea that everything in life has a season, a purpose, and a time. The passage describes the various experiences and emotions we encounter throughout our lives, from birth to death, and from war to peace. In this essay, we will explore the teachings and day-to-day applications of this scripture passage. The opening verse of this passage sets the tone for the rest of the passage. It says that there is a time for everything under heaven, which implies that there is a divine plan for our lives. We cannot control everything that happens to us, but we can trust that there is a purpose to everything that happens. This perspective can bring comfort during difficult times when we feel like life is out of our control. The following verses of the passage provide a list of contrasting experiences that we encounter in life. These experiences include birth and death, planting and plucking up, killing and healing, breaking down and building up, weeping and laughing, mourning and dancing, casting away stones and gathering stones together, embracing and refraining from embracing, seeking and losing, keeping and casting away, tearing and sowing, keeping silence and speaking, loving and hating, and war and peace. Each experience listed in the passage has its own time and purpose, which emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment and being mindful of our experiences. When we recognize that everything has a season, we can fully embrace the present moment and appreciate it for what it is. For example, when we are going through a difficult time, we can remind ourselves that it is only a season and it will pass. We can also look for the lessons that the experience is teaching us and use those lessons to grow and develop as individuals. Similarly, when we are experiencing a season of joy, we can fully embrace it and appreciate the blessings that come with it. The passage also speaks to the idea that life is cyclical, with seasons of both good and bad times. This understanding can help us to develop a sense of resilience and perspective in life. When we are going through a difficult season, we can remember that it is not permanent and that a new season will come. The final two verses of the passage add another layer of meaning to the passage. Verse 9 asks the question, "What profit has he who works in that in which he labors?" This question is meant to make us reflect on the meaning and purpose of our work. It challenges us to consider whether we are living our lives in alignment with our values and whether we are making a positive impact in the world. Verse 10 speaks to the burden that God has given to the sons of men to be afflicted with. This verse acknowledges the challenges and difficulties that we encounter in life. However, it also reminds us that God has given us the strength and resilience to overcome these challenges. In conclusion, Ecclesiastes 3:1-10 is a powerful passage that speaks to the cyclical nature of life and the importance of living in the present moment. It reminds us that everything has a season and a purpose, and that we can trust in God's divine plan for our lives. The passage also challenges us to reflect on the meaning and purpose of our work, and to consider whether we are making a positive impact in the world. By embracing these teachings, we can live more mindful and purposeful lives.